Alright, so let's get straight to it. US GDP just shrank for the first time since the pandemic. This is a big deal because GDP is basically the scorecard for the entire US economy. When it drops, it means the country is producing less, people are spending less, and businesses are tightening their belts. It's the kind of headline that makes investors sit up and pay attention. On paper, that's bad news. Markets should be panicking, right? Well, not so fast. The knee-jerk reaction is always fear, but sometimes the market has a way of surprising everyone. Every headline screams recession, the fear index is through the roof, and everyone's bracing for a bloodbath. Social media is flooded with doomsday predictions, and analysts are dusting off their worst-case scenario playbooks. But here's the thing. When everyone expects a market to crash, it almost never does. Markets love to catch the majority off guard. Let's talk Bitcoin because this is where things get really interesting. Right after the GDP news, BTC dipped below $93,000. That's a sharp move, and it definitely spooked a lot of traders who were already on edge. Spot volumes spiked with aggressive selling, and smaller holders dumped their coins. It looked like a classic panic sell-off, with retail investors rushing for the exit. Yet, if you look behind the curtain, the story's different. The surface chaos hides a much more strategic game being played by the big players. Whales, those holding over 10,000 BTC, were actually buying the dip, big time. These are the investors with deep pockets and long-term vision, and they saw the panic as an opportunity. Their accumulation score shot up to 0.95. That's a huge signal that the smart money is quietly loading up while everyone else is running scared. History tells me smart money usually piles in when retail panics. It's a pattern we've seen over and over. When the crowd is fearful, the pros are greedy. Now, why is this happening? Why would whales buy when everyone else is selling? Here's my take. When GDP tanks, everyone expects the Fed to step in, print more cash, maybe even buy back treasuries. The market is betting on a wave of new liquidity, and that's rocket fuel for assets like Bitcoin. That means more dollars chasing the same number of Bitcoin. When the money supply increases but Bitcoin's supply stays fixed, it's simple math. Each coin becomes more valuable. And what happens when you have a fixed supply and demand rises? Boom, prices go up. It's the same dynamic that's driven every major Bitcoin rally in the past. Some big names are even calling for BTC to hit $200K by year's end, and possibly $1 million in a few years. These predictions sound crazy, but in crypto, the impossible often becomes reality. Sounds wild, but stranger things have happened in crypto. Remember, this is the market that's seen 10x moves in a matter of months. As for me, I'm watching $101,500 like a hawk. That's my key level, and if we get a quick dip, I'm ready to act. I've got a limit long set there, expecting a possible quick dip before Bitcoin goes for new all-time highs. It's all about being prepared and having a plan, not just reacting to headlines. Right now, BTC's already up 60% since the 2024 election, trading around $109,000. That's a massive move in just a few months, and it shows the kind of momentum we're dealing with. And here's another twist. Altcoins are at rock bottom, at all-time lows. While Bitcoin is surging, the rest of the crypto market is still in the bargain bin. Personally, I don't see them dropping much further. In fact, this could be the perfect setup for a massive altcoin rally if Bitcoin stabilizes or continues higher. Now, none of this is financial advice, just my own thoughts and strategy. Always do your own research and never risk more than you can afford to lose. But if history repeats and the crowd is leaning bearish, I wouldn't be shocked to see markets flip bullish out of nowhere. The market loves to move in the direction that hurts the most people. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more real-time crypto updates and insights. I'm here to help you stay ahead of the curve, no matter what the headlines say. Stay sharp out there, keep your emotions in check, and I'll catch you in the next one.